Okay, I think we're going. Potentially, welcome to another stream, everybody. Give me 1 minute. We're only going to be here for an hour or so tonight. I haven't dove in an arena in a while, so I figured we would do that tonight. I don't know how everything's going to go, but we'll see. The PC has been giving me problems with broadcasting lately. It's probably the AI work I've been doing. I'm going to have an AI thumbnail up. Um, so it may look weird, but no, kind of cool. It'll even say AI on it. Other than that, there's really nothing AI about the stream. Oh, I need to get I don't know if we're gonna have anybody pop in tonight, but we shall see. And I gotta get off anything. You guys, if you're trying to chat, if anybody's trying to chat, probably won't see it yet. I recently got a magic deck for Lady Salak and I. We picked up the new Final Fantasy uh set, and it's really cool actually. Okay, did this save? It did save. Okay. Now, I want to see if this is going to work without. Don't know. Again, I've been having problems with the PC, so it's been all over the place. Okay, it is working without. So YouTube shows up on Twitch, and Twitch shows up on YouTube. All right, awesome. So I can just pop out chat for YouTube over here. Or maybe I'll do it for Twitch. Can I do that? Yeah, there it is. Pop out chat. All right. Let's do it that way. Okay. Hopefully the audio is going to be good. We'll see. Um, that is a pretty cool thumbnail, though. I'm not going to use AI thumbnails very often, but it's pretty cool to see them. It's not too shabby. I'll turn the mic up a little bit. Okay. I think we're good. We are working on a healing deck, as usual. We're going to jump into this. I'm still trying to get set up here. It's kind of annoying, but Edge of Eternities, I'm not entirely sure what that is. I also just saw the latest WoW trailer for Edge of Midnight. Something. It's the. They're still working on the Void expansion. I've been out of WoW for like a year and a half, going on. Something like that. Okay. All right. Let's open some packs. As creature enters, create a land. Huh. Lander token. Well, this land is sacrificed unless you tap and untap permanent you control. Ooh. Okay. I know nothing about this expansion, like, at all. Ooh. Mythic. Free Mythic. I'll take it. Draw 2 cards, Nebula Dragon. Return up to 1 target creature you control to its owner's hand. It perpetually gets +1/+1. Whenever it does combat damage to a player, you may put a creature card with mana from your hand onto the battlefield. Holy shit. Wait, what? Tap another creature you control, put charge counters on this spacecraft equal to its power. Station only as a sorcery. It's an artifact creature at 8+. Okay. I don't get this. Tap another creature you control, put charge counters on this spacecraft equal to its power. Station only as a sorcery. It's an artifact creature at 8+. Oh, I see. Okay. So you tap another creature you control, you put charge counters on it, equal to its power, which would be 2. Next turn it would be 4. So within 2 turns it's 8+. It has flying. It also has flash, and it only costs 1 white mana. Damn, that'd be pretty sick. Wish I could favorite that. Ooh. Cool. Whenever land you control enter a random land card in your library perpetually gains. Whenever the land becomes tapped, draw a card. Damn. So I'm looking for white and black. I also just realized I need to redeem something. Give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. Okay, so when I bought these Final Fantasy packs, they give you a redeem code to redeem the decks that are available in it. I'm trying to get that open. There we go. see. I'm gonna go and do that while we're on here. I remember opening packs back in the day. Loving it. This was the two-person starter kit. Lady Selleck and I have been wanting to play for a while. Her and I have played chess off and on over the years. We're gonna play Magic at some point, and why not start with one of my favorite series? It's a cool series. I mean, they did a decent job. I forgot I still got to do my psoriasis shot tonight. But so yeah. Anyway, really cool set. All right, let's redeem. Let's redeem it. Okay, how would I go about doing this? Huh. Um, Collection, edit. Use this code to unlock both starter kit decks. Download and redeem at mtgarena.com. So do I need to be on the actual website in order to? Oh wait, maybe maybe I need to be in the store. Yeah, there it is. Whoa, wow. I hardly ever spend money in here. Okay. A, C5, C06. I'm doing this live on the air. I don't normally do that. But C6667. Wow. It says 666 in it. That's funny. Hey, where's your white villains start? So why did I get two different cards? Interesting. They give me two different redemption codes. I guess I'll try both of them. Okay, we just did the F0 EDF 3B 4A 0 6A B5F 0 0 CF 7A 7. Code already redeemed. Okay, so they're linked. Gotcha. All right, that makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and deck builder vault 28.8%. What? Unlock the vault by collecting cards. 1 mythic, 2 rare, 3 uncommon. Unlock the vault by collecting cards. Huh. Oh, is that no, it's a golden pack. The hell is the vault? Weird. All right. Let's see what we can get with two mythics. This is my main little guy's deck. I think I worked in Tonberry. Um, I worked in Tonberry, Cottontail. Snow is probably not the best. Well, let's see. Final Fantasy Through the Ages. Interesting. Huh. I'm tempted with Candela. We'll give it a shot. I'm going to take Tonberry out of here, as well as Snow. Sadly, there's not much. Oh, there's Beatrix. Okay, yeah, no, that won't work. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact or enchantment you control, except it's legendary. Activate only as a sorcery. Huh. So they got it. This is all space-based? Oh, that's sick. Magitech Scythe. Ultima weapon. Ooh. When Cloud enters, search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. If an ability of a Cloud or an equipment attached to it triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Huh. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. Flying and lifelink. Huh. Furion. Your fly is equal to the number of creatures you control whenever you attack for each opponent created one. Oh wow. That'd be interesting. There's Garnet. Huh. Halia. Oh, that's pretty sick. Whenever Halia or another creature or artifact you control enters, you gain 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if you've gained 3 or more life. That work cost is pretty sick too. Cosmic Grand Zenith is nice. Hmm. Put those on the maybe list. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw a card. Yeah, don't need that. Noctis. If one or more creatures you control will be created, twice that many are created instead. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if two or more creatures are attacking you. Huh. So I need to keep this. Oh shit. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on each cleric you control. Good God, it costs too much though. I'm trying to keep this little guy's deck to 3 mana or less. Got to account for that. Stoic. Huh. Search your library for a vehicle card, reveal it, put it into your hand. It doesn't help me. Spacecraft, but spacecraft doesn't count as a vehicle, so that doesn't help. See, the Cosmic Gron is tempting. Legendary creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Other tap legendary creatures. Hela is very tempting. I just don't. For 3. It's a 3/3 for 3, so that's decent. And then there's Warp. It'd be like a quick gain of 1 life, then you bring her back. You know what? We'll throw her in there. 1 black, add 3 black. Not legal, historic or traditional historic. Jesus. Ooh. Whenever it deals damage, you lose that much life. Then if your life total is less than or equal to after your starting life, untap Cecil. Can do better than that. Oh wow. Whenever a creature stations this spacecraft, that creature perpetually gains Death Touch on lifelink. Well, now I've got to remember I've only got Mythic. I have no rare creations, so Hela isn't gonna work. So we're gonna have to go with Mythic Rare. And just Mythic Rare, which sucks, but whenever a creature deals damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, they draw a card. Exile the top X cards of your opponent's library. You may play cards and cast spells from one of the cards exiled without paying their mana. Yikes. Reveal the top card of your library and put that card in your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. That, hmm, that can be usable. Let's see what else we got. Oh wow, that's pretty sick. Dominion bracelet. Quick creature is +3/+2. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Dude, that'd be sick. I mean, I would need more than one equipment, but I guess we can give it a shot. Why not? Whoa, cool, man. Look at these artworks. Huh. When this land enters, sacrifice 2 lands. Add 3 mana of any color. Lotus Field. Hmm. Pay 1 life, add mana of any color. Wow. Huh. This is banned in historic and traditional historic. Add 1 mana of any type that a land you control could produce. Is that mythic rare? It is mythic rare. Gotcha. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I need another equipment though. And I need a decent one. Um, I mean, okay, play 3, equip 2. I could. Let me see what equipment I have. I've got Buster Sword in there. I've already got Cloud. Still got room for another one. Let's go with the equipment. Be an artifact. Exile this equipment. Let me turn it transformed. Oh, that could be usable. Damn, that's sick. Ninja's blades, but that's interesting. Um, okay. These are rare. Don't want to do rare. I want to do equipment. I don't know why it takes forever to load. Whenever you gain life, put a charge counter. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's rare. God, I don't have enough. Chaos Bringer. Equip, pay 3 life. Healed her blade. Huh. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of this creature or an emblem you own to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. That'd actually be pretty sick for life gain. Excalibur 2 looks great though. And that's Steiner wielding it. I like it, but I can't do it. Because I don't have any rare. It sucks. Well, okay, what about common? Huh. It's 1 plus 0. Wow, yeah, there's only like so many. Alright, I might just create two Buster Swords. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, let's just do Cloud and 1 Buster Sword. That leaves me another. And then we'll do, da, da, da. Take off equipment. Why aren't you sorting? Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, right. Artifact. Should do it. Okay. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. That's, that's actually pretty sick. You know what? I think I just found my other card. And he's 2 or less, so he's equal to Cloud. Is Cloud 3/3? 2/1. And then I'll have to get the Maza at some point. So, all right. Let's jump into some bot games. Maybe we can get some rare and then get a Get a blade, 2. Wait. Jump into Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy. Oh. I don't remember what's going on here, but I got my Tomberry avatar too. Love it. Okay, what do I got going on? Mill 4 cards, you may put a land card from one of them. If you do, top card, you gain 2 life. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Huh. Uh, do I want to do that? Yeah. Whenever land you control enters, create a 2/2 green bird token. Oh, nice. Ride the shoe pup? Oh, I totally messed that up. Let's go Gaganga. He's probably gonna block. Yeah, thought so. Or she. Could be a she. Promptu or Gentum. Whenever you cast a non-creature, if at least 4 mana was spent, create a treasure token. Nice. Do I have any 4? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Then deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures you control the defending player. Yikes. Okay, now what do I want to... Capital City. Hmm. Bob Canastra, the Ambitious. I need to change my name. Seven health. Nine health. Ooh. Palamecia, the Lord Master of Hell. Thanks. Can I do both? I can't do both, can I? No, I cannot. But dang. Um 8-8. Uh could technically kill me. So am I gonna attack yet? I'm gonna barely hang on here. Hey Spiky, how you doing? Wow, what's going on with your I'm guessing dentist, it's a tooth problem? Can't believe I have an 8-8 town greeter right now. Oh, well, you can't do that yet. Damn. I need to get rid of something. Let's see. Let's double that damage. Yeah, you know, why not? Let's get rid of Barrett or VV. I don't know. No, let's get rid of Palamisu. 16 damage. Good God. Some tooth issue, man. It's a tooth. It's needed a tooth canal for 3 years. Damn. I've been there for what it's worth. Saltwater helps. Definitely. This is gonna be fun. I am so tempted, but he could totally wipe me out. Let's go with 1. You're gonna have to block with something. I would block with Prompto personally, but there you go. Okay, now you can't attack with Barret. Did you get something in there? Like inside the tooth? No rest, no mercy, no matter what. This is a tight game. I think I'm gonna jump out of this afterwards and test my own deck. This one's pre-built. Uh-oh. Okay. 7. Oh. 6. Oh, snap. She could have me. Uh, I've been rinsing with hot water and toothpaste. I would, if you have an exposed nerve, I wouldn't use toothpaste. Just a heads up. Yeah, she's got me. She's probably got a direct burn in there. There it is. Really? Come on. Fancy. Well, I lost on that jump in event, but that's alright. I've never been good with drafts or tournaments or whatnot. Alright, let's get some regular games in. Let's do a bot match. We got Sephiroth and Cloud on the deck, plus a Buster Sword. I wish I had more equipment, but okay. Ooh, oh, mulligan on that. I'll keep that, although I really don't want to. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna play the yeah. Multiply the Warden. Not gonna play the Warden yet. Well, hopefully everything goes okay with it. Trust me, dude, I know all about teeth problems. Oh, son of a bit. Well, oh well. Actually, that helps me. Technically. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then that comes into play. I get that effect. We'll do it on Angel. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Adding Cloud and Sephiroth slows down the deck a bit, but it's worth it. Diabolic Intent. Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know if you know my story or not, but suffered with teeth problems for over 10 years. I ended up having to get most of them removed. That's why I use a denture. Um, I've got some left, but I'm eventually gonna have to get a bottom denture and have a full denture set probably by the time I'm 45. It's probably 4 or 5 more years, but I'm starting to feel it for sure. I don't know if that helps or not. I'm sharing that. Just let you know you're not the only one. I feel you. Yeah. Hmm. All right, let's see. Let's do. That's so sick. Oh, I love it. Okay, and this, whenever it does combat damage to a player, draw a card. Then... Damn. Well, he's dead. Damn. Oh well. I mean, I can always bring him back. No, you can get them in certain spots. Partial dentures, which is what they're called, they just um, make it to where it will like attach to one of your a tooth or teeth. Some of them operate that way. Others just insert in and out. Um, Not gonna play guide, but yeah. Oh snap. Um, Resplendent. Man, that is sick. So sick. I have so much power in my hand as well. Man, I hope so. I would think in Canada it would be covered, you know. Let's go ahead and get Sephiroth in here. Yeah. Ah. Ooh. Damn. decline. But yeah, mine was caused by a variety of factors. Me being stupid in my teenage years and as a kid, not brushing as much as I should have. Also, very bad genetics. Um, Ancestors on both my folks' side. Really bad teeth, dude. Like, just really bad teeth. Not like all of the family, but a good chunk. Hmm. Didn't mean to do that, but alright. Oh, well, screw it. Sure. Yeah, mine wasn't just brushing. Mine was eating candy and Coke most of the time at the same time, like a damn villain. I didn't even think about it. I mean, why would I? I was young. I thought I was gonna live, or my body would be fine. But yeah, let's go again. And ooh, all right. Let's see how that does. Yeah, mine was nerds and bottle caps combined with root beer, like constantly. Okay. Then I can do that. Sacrifice that. Um, I wonder. Drink sparkling water now and man warheads and Sprite. Yo, wow. Dude, same. Trust me. Yeah, I get it. Okay, where's Cloud at? This is what I want to test. If, yeah, I don't have any equipment cards. That's funny. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I can bring him back, but no, you bastard. Okay. Huh. Don't I want to save the caretaker. It really would. Yeah. Um, damn it. My ex actually worked at a, not Lady Sailor, but my ex-wife worked at a doctor's office, and there were definitely perks. Okay, so if we do this, double, double, double. Oh shit, double. Wow. Okay, interesting. Yeah, true. What time is it? Oh, well, it's already 10 o'clock. Ah, well. No, I want to damage to the player. Oh, well. You know what? Wait, what? What the fuck? Okay. Whoa, what just happened? What? Oh, yeah. You mean the separation? Or the there's been a couple of them. Oh. Holy shit. I need more equipment. I need more equipment cards. That's sick. Oh yeah, no, dude, that's crazy. I remember that move too. My mom came up to help me. Um, that was rough, man. That was a rough 3 days. Yeah, true. I mean, about the only thing you can really do is just get through it, you know? Nah, but it was a 12-hour drive down because we were in Arkansas. We were driving back down to Texas, and it was rough. I was driving to U-Haul. It was really bad on my knees, but we got everything loaded up and got down here. I mean, it is definitely it's painful, you know. It's painful because something you had worked on with a partner for a number of years um, just falls apart. You know, I got lucky because mine ended pretty neutral. Um, it was mostly crying at the end. There wasn't really a whole lot of yelling and whatnot. disappointment, obviously, broken hearts, whatnot. But yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Put that 4344. Gonna lose him. Ah, oh, credit. Oh well. That's gonna matter. Yeah, your gums are probably really sensitive. I could see that. Especially if you've got a nerve that's been triggered. There are times when it doesn't like trigger and flare like on the actual nerve site, but it'll affect the nerve network in your gums, and they'll make them like really sensitive. So I don't know if that helps. Hopefully it does, but okay, I'm gonna end this. Soothsayer. Put this on Athreos. Attack with Athreos. Give him flying. Give him flying. There we go. You know, in a relative topic, I actually remember losing um my top teeth. They pulled like 5 or 6 within a couple of weeks, and this was before I was married. I remember being really embarrassed about it because I was in my early 30s, or late 20s, not right around 31, 32. And my ex at the time, we hadn't been married yet, but we've been together a while. And I remember calling her crying, like really embarrassed. I'd just be like, "All right, you know, can you still love a man with no teeth?" kind of thing, you know. And I don't really think I've ever shared this on stream. Maybe I have a long time ago, but I mean, yeah, it was it was crazy. I'm glad I have Lady Silent though, because she had never dated or been with anybody that had ever had dentures, and I have to take them out over at her house. That was the first time I'd ever done that with anybody except my ex-wife, and you know, it's crazy when you get in that situation, especially at a young age. Um, it can be kind of gross, embarrassing. You know, you worry about it, but still, I mean, it was especially awkward kissing her for the first time. You know, because she had never kissed anybody with dentures that I remember. Um, and it's definitely odd, but you know, all it is you know, much like people having a false leg, fake leg, wooden leg, whatever. It's the same thing, just obviously in the mouth. So, my communication is key, and seeing the issues in the rest of it and trying to fix this. Also strange because you think my gums would be swollen by the tooth, but it's not. Oh yeah, it's just throbbing. It means that it's basically activated, but it hasn't been activated long enough to really make your gums swell. So just take it easy on it. But yeah, that is the key, man. It's having a partner that is willing to work on it with you, you know, before it all falls apart. And I'm not saying that to speak bad on my ex, but near the end, it happens in a relationship where one or both partners just kind of give up. Let's see, packs. Kind of want to get another Final Fantasy pack, which I am going to. 1,000. so close. Vincent Valentine. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, put a +1/+1. Damn! God, of course it's got to be 4. Yeah. No, I kind of got that way after a while. I mean, it was embarrassing at first for a long time. But I had dealt with it before because I had to deal with that with my psoriasis when it went untreated. Red scaly marks everywhere on my face, scalp. I felt like Two-Face from time to time. But yeah. So it's nothing I wasn't used to. It's just a different part of my body. Um, so yeah. But no, I'm basically like the in part you said there is basically where I'm at now. So okay. Vincent's not going to be usable on my deck anyway. But I do need some more equipment. I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm just going to keep going. I don't want to like be working on the deck all night. Ooh, all right. I'm down with that. This is like the premier hand right here. For this deck. Yeah, give it a day or two. Take it easy on it. Definitely drink water. Try not to drink any acids. Um, Milk might help, but be careful, especially cold. When I say acids, I mean like orange juice, apple juice, stuff like that. You might also, if you're gonna eat any food, try to eat it in a weird way to where your tongue covers it, especially like soups or whatever. Like where your tongue covers the tooth for something not to get in it, if that makes sense. But yeah, see what happens with it. One thing you might try, if you are going to use toothpaste, try Sensodyne. Sensodyne tend to help a lot. I swear by it, actually. Okay, get rid of the cat. No, I get it. What do I want to... Sephiroth? Yeah. Why not? No, it's like I've actually gotten so comfortable with my dentures. I've even done, if I recall correctly, more than a few streams off camera, like this one, with my teeth out. Especially when my gums start to swell or become irritated. Because that's what sucks about dentures is that they can rub and irritate certain parts of your gum and makes it sensitive. So sometimes I got to take them off. Take it off. Um, yeah. No, I'm gonna decline on that. That's actually a sick combination. Damn it! I can bring them back, but cheap ass move. Get back up here. I'm even gonna draw a card. What now? Wait, what? Why is he? Oh, yeah, he's tapped. Started a new project yesterday. Space Adventure Hives, Alien Cyborg, Laser Swords, and Knuckle Dusters. Worlds being undertaken by evil. Kind of like the world being a prison. Oh, shit. Nice. Oh, shit. This is the fourth time this ability has resolved this turn. Transforms Sephiroth. Sephiroth, one-winged angel. Jesus, that's sick. That's some great art, too. Oh, this is going to be good. There is some synchronization in this deck that I did not foresee. Oh, damn, here it comes. Wow. Look at this guy going off. And he's transformed. You may sacrifice any number of creatures. If you do, draw that many cards. Jesus. See, it doesn't give you a choice, though. It'd be nice if it gave you a choice. Yeah. That is pretty sick. Yeah. So I can attack with him, sacrifice all the tokens until. Oh my god. This is so crazy. It's inspired by One Piece. Use adventure laser and uploads it. Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. That's cool. Incoming. Nice. Okay. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Submit 6. Oh my god. Sephiroth going off. Might as well be the final battle on FF7. Jesus. He's a sick card to have in this. Oh man. I need 2 of him in here. I might end up taking out Cloud. He really has been very useful. No, yeah, I get that. Laser Duster Knuckles, I gotcha. Dude, I love Duster Knuckles. Used to see them in the old, like 1930s gangster movies. 30s? Or was it 20s? No, anyway. Civilized gangsters, Italian, Sicilian mob. Love that stuff. I'm just gonna take the deck. Well, I don't know. I don't know. The Buster Sword and Cloud has been nice, but Cloud's basically useless. Um, Buster Sword. I'm gonna take that out. It's gonna have Prayer Mythic Rare. Obviously, I already got Sword and Orden's Chant. I guess I could do that, see how we do with that. Oh. Okay, spells cast from among cards you drew this turn cost 1 less. Spells cast from among cards your opponents drew this turn cost 1 less. I don't get that. Hold on a minute, let me ask Gemini about this. Captain Everhart. I love Gemini. $20 a month, but it's worth it. Helps me with Psycast, helps me with versus battles, all kinds of stuff. Universe be kind of like how the ocean is and how the ocean feels in One Piece. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Gemini, how does Captain Everhart work in MTG? That's what she has to say. Hopefully she can pull it up. Just to make sure we're on the same page, the card is Captain Everhart. Everhart is a super comic, so yeah. Chief Aggressive Legendary Human Soldier. He's an engine card. His purpose is to reward you for playing a specific type of spell, adventures, by helping you find more creatures. He's the perfect human travel deck and adventure deck. One generic mana. He's a 2-drop. You can play him in 1/2. He's perfect for an aggressive strategy. To toughness. He's a glass cannon. He hits for first strike. Okay. The trigger. Whenever you cast a spell that has an... Wait, what? No, that's not right. That's an adventure spell. That ain't right. Hold on, let me I think we're gonna be here later than I wanted to, but that's alright. I'm just doing Star Wars. Um, wait, what do you mean? You're lost. Star Wars should I cancel? You mean a game? Gemini, I don't think that's the right card. I think she's going by out of date data. Because this Captain Everhart is weird. Book that's basically Star Wars. Oh, gotcha. Tempo and stacks. He speeds you up by making your freshly drawn cards cheaper. Okay, impact. Same low cost. Survive spells that deal 1 damage. Drew this turn. This doesn't apply to your whole hand, only the cards you've drawn since your turn began, including your normal draw for the turn. Powerful tempo generating ability. It rewards you for playing cantrips, cheap spells that draw a card, like Opt. You could, for example, play a 1-mana spell to draw a card, and that new card will then cost 1 less. It lets you string plays together in a spell cast. You're incentivized to draw as many cards as you can to get discounts. Okay. Aggro control, how does... No, that works. Okay, let's give him a shot. And, let's see how he... Does. Denied. Captain. Wait, what? What? Oh, I still haven't opened. Whole crew in the spaceship, kind of like Guardians. Oh, that's cool. Have you thought about like the number of crew? Hmm. I think I kind of want to go with Mythic Rare here. I think we've already been through this, but Everhard. Delny I'm keeping two of. Angelic Destiny. Maybe 10 or 12. Now, are you talking 10 or 12 main characters, or like just a few with the rest being supporting? Can't do that. That's four. Yeah, this isn't going to be easy. Rat colony. Oh, shit. Oh. Artifact or enchantment you control. Tiny bones. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Oh, look at the little tiny bones. Choose two target creature. Oh, that's pretty sick. Oh, don't you know? They have that little tiny bones here on the deck. He's a wee little bugger. But he knows he's a giant boner. I better shut up. That's funny. I mean, I could put Kaya in here, but main character on the ship, but I could cut it down to 6. It, you might, just because that'd be a lot of characters to keep up with. But that's just me, don't you know? No, I like doing random accents. I wish I knew why, but I do not. Ooh. Oh, man, excuse me. Tap target land. Oh, shit, where were you earlier? Damn. Wow. Hmm. Ulamog the Defiler. Oh, man. Yawning my butt off over here. Hmm. I don't know what to put in here. I need another card. I just don't know what. I have no idea. I mean, I could use a planeswalker in here, I guess. Um, but she's kind of pointless. Um, one of the main characters, the Kano Eye. Yeah, he just made me think. Um, oh God, I'm such an idiot. I can't remember the name of the raccoon. Um, Rocket. Can you imagine Rocket meeting Kano? That'd be funny. And he's like, I need that eye. That'd be hilarious. Are you sure you don't want to give it to me? That's awesome. Hmm. Um, you know what? Nah, that wouldn't do any good. Damn, put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. Jesus Christ. Cyborg. Hmm. You know what? We'll put let's put a couple of Victimize in here. Let's take out a Cottontail. We'll do that. Let's give that a shot, see how that does. Cottontail's a nice combo, but no, I get it. I've always wanted to see a cyborg ice cream man. Because why not? Friendly. What? Oh, that was stupid. I shouldn't have played that. Ugh, I don't know why. Anyway. Tap a creature to add charge. Okay. One of eight. Two of eight. Gotcha. So it takes eight turns. Oh, I can do it more than once. Dude, okay. Interesting. Oh, oof, this is gonna start hurting. Yikes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. You know, the Grays, there was a alien uh, there was like 32 alien races outlined in a leaked KGB agent document. Greys were mentioned in it. There was also others. I forget what they were called, but Okay, 2-3. But I don't have any. All right. Good God. I didn't do any good, did it? Okay, let's get rid of the souls. Okay. And then we're going to bring out Sephiroth. Play Sephiroth. Let's go ahead and sacrifice the Soul Warden. It'll give us back the Soul Warden. Alright. Then we'll attack here. And we'll bring out the Pride. Nice. Okay, not bad. Alright, we got something going on. I love it. And we'll do Everheart. Right? Yeah. And play Warden. Well, no, let's play Everheart. Okay. And no. Okay, so next turn. Gotcha. 1, 2, 2, 4. Yeah, I'll take it. Uh, da, da. Oh, he didn't block. I wanted him to block. That sucks. I think I'll make humans the main villain. Or at least the main villain will be human. Statement. Yeah, so see, that spells. Spells doesn't really help me. Well, I guess it could. Ish. Spells cast from among cards you drew this turn cost 1 less. Alright. I'll take that. So, let's do this. Yeah, not agreed. No. Oh, that's game. I've got a lot of tricks going on with this deck, but I gotta get Everheart figured out. Oh, yeah, you mean the suntanned buffoon. Blood and anime in Germany is white, so it looks like, yeah, I don't know why they chose white. Makes no sense. No fucking sense whatsoever. Oh, man. Oh, okay, well, that's a classic hand. Um, yeah, I'll keep it. Why not? Rightio. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, man. Um, man, today's Thursday or Wednesday? Wednesday. I keep thinking it's Thursday. I don't know why. Damn you. Okay, we're gonna do this the hard way. Oh, Ray's dead. That's a nice card. Yeah. Jeez. All right, now I just need to deal with it. Xenomorph. You know, it'd be pretty sick, actually. A Xenomorph Wolverine. Adamantium skeleton. I wonder if their poison would eat their adamantium skeleton. But their hands are Wolverine's claws and they have his berserker rage. Jesus Christ. Talk about OP. Exomorph. Yep. Dude, that'd be a showdown, wouldn't it? A Xenomorph Queen versus Wolverine. Wolverine would win. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, Sabretooth. Hmm. Sabretooth versus a Xenomorph. I'm inclined to believe that the Xenomorph wins, but then again, I've always seen Sabretooth as like this underwhelming character, so I could be wrong. Race of assassins, kind of fun mercenaries that just kill for fun. Huh, nice. Why? They're tokens. Actually, you know what? I'm about to look that up. I'm interested to see how that would go down. Hey, there he is. Might not do it considering Alien and Xenomorphs are back, so. Yeah, sorta. I don't know. It's like they don't. I don't think they have the popularity they used to, but definitely there. Especially since the multiverse is a real thing. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Okay, I want to look this up. I didn't realize my ADHD med started wearing off like an hour and a half ago, so I'm crashing. Oh, cool. So I guess we can get some. Let's go and open this. Godless Shrine. Ooh. All right. Go get a Final Fantasy pack. Oh God. Sorry. Ugh. Yeah, I'm crashing hard. Probably good timing after that last game. Let's go ahead and get a mythic pack. Hey, traveling chocobo. Cool. All right. Let me look this up real quick. Uh oh, I just had his name. Sabretooth. Look this up. I'll give the results. Multiversal Travel being a sequel to the first one I'm writing also had a multiple different zombie apocalypse story ideas. Nice. Give me 1 minute, I'm looking this up. I'm interested to know how this would play out. Okay. Sabretooth's Edge. His healing factor is off the charts. He can take stabs from the tail, slashes from the claws, and keep on coming. His superhuman senses mean the alien isn't sneaking up on him. He's stronger and arguably a more cunning fighter. The Xenomorph's trump card, that lovely pressurized molecular acid for blood. The second, Sabretooth lands a solid hit, sinking his claws or teeth into the alien. He gets a face full of nature's most perfect solvent. His healing factor will go into overdrive, trying to regenerate flesh that is actively being dissolved. It's like trying to patch a hole in a boat while someone is pouring acid on the patch. The Xenomorph likely wins. Huh. Sabretooth could eventually rip it apart, but the damage he'd sustained from the acid blood with every single blow would be catastrophic. He'd be blinded, maimed, and in excruciating pain, likely incapacitating him long enough for the Xenomorph to finish the job with its inner jaw. Sabretooth, adamantium laced skeleton and claws. This is where the fight becomes a one-sided horror show. Everything from before, but now his primary weapons can slice the Xenomorph's exoskeleton like it's wet cardboard. More importantly, his skeleton is completely indestructible. The Xenomorph's tail, spike, claws, and even its iconic pharyngeal jaw will break against his bones. The Xenomorph's trump card, the acid blood, is still a massive problem. It will melt Creed's skin, muscle, and organs off his bones. It's going to be the most agonizing fight of his life. Sabretooth wades in, takes horrific corrosive damage to his soft tissues, but keeps attacking. His adamantium claws can decapitate and dismember the alien in 1 or 2 clean strikes, while his flesh is sizzling off. His healing factor is fighting a losing battle against the acid, but his unbreakable skeleton keeps him structurally sound in the fight. So, with no adamantium, the edge goes to the Xenomorph, and with adamantium, decisive though gruesome, it's a win for Sabretooth. But he will never recover from that battle. It's unstoppable force, meaning a very, very acidic, immovable object. Huh. That's crazy. Traveling to the future eliminates full of zombies, and he caused it by using the time machine to mess up the environment in the air, kind of like a failed experiment that works. You know, that's a really cool idea, actually, because let's say somebody's utilizing a rough time machine like made out of scrap or something, right? And there's like no real scientific research or testing done. They just threw it together. How would it run? I mean, like if it's plutonium, but there's no casing to protect it, would activating the time machine while it allows them to go forward in time at that point that they leave, would the amped up radiation cause long-term effects within that area? And could it spread? That's interesting. So him going forward in time, that event obviously would cause a ripple effect. With the right weather conditions, the radiation could, maybe wipe out like a third of the country or something. It wouldn't end the planet, but yeah. Huh. Cool. Huh. I'm curious. Who is smarter? Who has um an equal level intellect from the Marvel universe when compared to Rick from Rick and Morty. This should be interesting. Who has an equal level intellect from the Marvel universe when compared to Rick from Rick and Morty? Is Reed equal to Rick? Doctor Doom? What? You gotta be shitting me. Seriously? Like Rick, he's not just a specialist, he's a master of robotics, genetics, weapons design, dimensional travel, and magic. A whole bunch of physics Rick scoffs at, but Doom is mastered. Doom's ego is arguably larger than Rick's. Okay, he genuinely believes he's the most intelligent and capable being in existence and that the universe would be better off if he ruled it. Sound familiar? He has wrestled control from cosmic entities to stare down gods through sheer unadulterated arrogance and intellect. Yeah, no, and it also proposes Reed. Reality bending science, cosmic problem solver, intellectual detachment. But here's the real kicker. The true one-on-one comparison is the Maker. The Maker is a version of Reed Richards from the Ultimate Marvel Universe, Earth 1610. After a series of traumatic events, his morality shattered, he became a villain. He has an amoral god complex, biological and mechanical mastery. The Council of Reeds. This is literally a Council of Reeds. Obviously an interdimensional group of Reed Richardses who work together. So while the heroic Reed Richards has the intellectual horsepower, his evil counterpart, the Maker, has the intellect, methods, and the precise brand of cosmic amorality that makes him a perfect match for Rick Sanchez. I've never even heard of the Maker. Huh. Wonder if they'll introduce him at some point. That'd be interesting. The Maker. You know, when same request, but Marvel characters for Sephiroth. Dude. Sephiroth versus Wolverine. Oh, Wolverine would lose. I mean, I'm a Final Fantasy fan, but okay. Sephiroth versus Wolverine. Oh, this would be sick. Yeah, Sephiroth might lose though. Let's see. Oh man, I might need to do a Who Wins on Psycast for that one. Come on, give me something good. I just did one, Lady Death versus Lobo. I got that one scheduled on the Psycast channel. That's interesting. Real interesting. Okay, so Wolverine, Unstoppable Force, Immovable Object, Ultimate Weapon, and Berserker Rage. Fight is brutal, but it's over before it even begins. It comes down to a fundamental difference. Uh, Holy shit. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so they are going to introduce him in Doomsday, or at least in that arc for the MCU. Huh. The fight starts. Sephiroth floats 10 feet off the ground. Wolverine pops his claws. You can't reach him. He can throw things, maybe try to jump off a car, but he's completely at Sephiroth's mercy. Sephiroth, meanwhile, can bombard Logan from a distance with everything from massive fireballs to pillars of ice. Wolverine's healing factor would be working overtime just to keep him from being flash fried or frozen solid. Advantage Sephiroth, overwhelmingly. Let's say Wolverine, through sheer stubbornness, manages to get close. Maybe he surprises Sephiroth, or climbs a building to launch himself. The Wolverine's only chance, and it's still a grim one. Sephiroth is demonstrably faster. He can likely land multiple slashes. The Maza is several feet long. Yeah. Yeah, Sephiroth wins. 99.9 out of 100 times. Interesting. Okay, so who would be an equivalent? Who would be an equivalent to Sephiroth in the Marvel Universe? I already know who it would be in DC. Look at me. Wow, it's already going on 11 o'clock. I want to do some more of these. I'm like really interested. I'm doing these in the background with Gemini. She's kind of giving me all this. One of the coolest things about the Gemini AI assistant. It's a lot of work to some of the Psycast done, but what? After running through the Marvel villain database, I've identified one character who checks more of the critical boxes than anyone else, and that's Apocalypse. Holy shit! The Chosen One God complex, transformed by an external power source, planetary level threat, immortality and resurrection, overwhelmingly versatile power. Honorable mentions is Doctor Doom and Loki. Okay, so Sephiroth, this ought to be good, versus Apocalypse. I never thought of Apocalypse. That's interesting. Sephiroth versus Apocalypse. Holy shit, that makes for a great sidecast. Especially if it works out well. Although, I'm giving the spoiler here, but this is just like a basic battle. I could see that. Well, I'm kind of hoping. I mean, look, I like Pedro Pascal, but um, maybe I'm kind of hoping it might be a variant. You know, I don't think they would use Pedro Pascal though. Okay. Um, incredibly close and cataclysmic battle when it comes down to one thing: versatility versus specialization. Sephiroth opens with his speed. He would blitz Apocalypse, attempting to end the fight before it begins. The Masamune would strike true, slicing through Apocalypse's form, only for the wounds to heal instantly. Apocalypse's complete control over his molecular structure is a hard counter to conventional physical damage, even from a blade as potent as the Masamune. Apocalypse would retaliate with raw power, massive energy blast, crushing telekinetic force, or morphing his arms into cannons. Sephiroth is fast enough to evade most of this, and the fight becomes a deadly dance. Sephiroth, realizing physical attacks are a war of attrition he might not win, would switch to magic. He'd bombard with Firaga, Blitzaga, and Lightning. Here's where it gets tricky. Apocalypse has shown the ability to absorb and redirect vast amounts of energy. It's highly probable he could absorb the raw elemental power of Sephiroth's spells, rendering much of his arsenal ineffective or even using it to make himself stronger. This is also where Apocalypse brings his greatest weapon to bear, telepathy. He's a Psylord of the highest order. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, no, he is. That's right. He would launch a brutal mental assault on Sephiroth, probing for weaknesses. He'd find a mind already fractured by Genova's influence and the trauma of his own creation. A fertile ground for a psychic attack. Uh, oh, ooh, yeah. He is a being who has survived from Celestials, Thor, and the Phoenix Force host. He would be massively damaged, his armor shattered, his body nearly destroyed, but his ability to regenerate and his sheer durability would allow him to weather a storm that would atomize almost anyone else when fighting Sephiroth. After the cosmic dust from supernova settles, a heavily wounded Apocalypse would face a depleted Sephiroth who has just thrown his single best punch. Apocalypse is a master of adaptation. Throughout the fight, he would have been learning. He would have analyzed Sephiroth's magic, fighting style, and his mental state. He would adapt his body to counter the speed to better absorb the magic. He would use his superior strength and more robust healing to overpower Sephiroth's physical form. It would be one of the most difficult fights of his long life, but winner, Apocalypse, 6 out of 10 times. Interesting. Now, the only thing I don't like about that is you need to consider Sephiroth's forms. Look at me, I'm doing research live on air. After Secret Wars, it probably won't be Pedro. Yeah, that makes sense. Is this taking into account Sephiroth's final forms? That's a hell of a fight, though. I'm going to have to use that. Because Sephiroth wins, or Apocalypse wins 6 out of 10 times. I mean, that's a fairly close fight. Now, I think that's just using basic Sephiroth, though. Like, none of his final forms. Okay, so this analysis does use Safer Sephiroth as a basis for his maximum power level. Alright. The original verdict stands and is, in fact, strengthened. The fight against Sephiroth at his absolute zenith as a godlike being, and it's in that very context that Apocalypse's unique brand of survival of the fittest allows him to endure and ultimately prevail. Whew! I'm not even listening to an episode, and that's epic. Oh God, the Phoenix Apocalypse. Damn. Yeah, could. When I do the Psycast battles, I tend to do like amalgamations of the variants of the characters, put them into like an ultimate form, basically, equal everything out, and then of course there's the no holds barred. I don't know if you've heard any of the recent Psycast episodes. If not, it's no big deal. I'm just saying. Part of the formula I use is an equal level playing field for all characters, and then a secondary phase is the no holds barred. You know, who wins when they go all out and blow shit up, destroy reality, all this and that. So the dark side versus the Phoenix Force one was really interesting. Um, I I really enjoyed researching that one. That took some work, a lot of work. Well, okay, 5 to 6 hours, give or take. Wolverine. Oh, damn. Interesting. Okay, so Sephiroth versus Apocalypse. Let me go ahead and do a put that in the notes. You kind of inspired this, Spiky, so thank you. Okay. We're gonna do. Oh, that ain't it. Yeah. I need to do one with Wolverine at some point. But I don't know when that'll be. I'm kind of slacking on these lately because I'm so far ahead. Like they go well into September at this point. Um, Okay, scenario between Sephiroth and Apocalypse from Marvel. Alright. We'll get that research going overnight. Can you imagine if Doomsday and Apocalypse had a fusion? Damn! Huh. Dude. Now that's an idea. Fusion characters versus a fusion character. That's great. So, Darkseid, like cross brand fusions. Let's say Darkseid and Apocalypse. Holy shit. Oh, could you imagine? Darkseid and Apocalypse. I mean, Dark Epoch? Dark Epoch? I don't know. Anyway, Darkseid and Apocalypse versus wow, that would be a lot of research. Who would be the dominant you know, intellect there? The dominant persona? It'd probably be Apocalypse. No, it'd probably be Darkseid. Plus, who would you face him off against? I mean, really? That's interesting. That's a really interesting idea. Um, Darkseid Thanos, because Darkseid has a lot of abilities in his true form. So you're talking about the hybrid scenario, like fusing Darkseid with Thanos? I want to do Final Fantasy on this. So let's say Darkseid Thanos versus who's another badass from Final Fantasy? Ultimisia? See, Ultimisia is good, but uh, that's about the only person that comes to mind. Sephiroth. It's, yeah, Sephiroth would be cross-gender. Not that I'm making fun of cross-gender, but interesting. Superman Sentry or Superman Wonder Woman? So I would go with Superman Sentry. Uh, dude, Sentry in Thunderbolts? Holy shit, that was epic. I like what they did. That's just me. But okay, let's see what we get. So Darkseid Thanos versus Sephiroth Ultimisia. Oh, Wonder Man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm used to seeing Wonder Woman. Thanos and Darkseid, this fusion creates the ultimate cosmic tyrant, a being whose sole purpose is the utter subjugation of all life and the imposition of the absolute will upon all creation. Powers: New God, Eternal Physiology, the Omega Force, Supreme Intellect. Team Final Fantasy, Cephimisia. Dude, Thanos side. That's badass. And then Sephiroth. This fusion creates the ultimate magic entity, a being of divine ambition with absolute mastery of the very fabric of space-time. Damn. So they have space-time supremacy, reality warping magic, godly speed and skill, junctioning and summons. This is the fight between beings that want to rule reality versus the being that wants to rewrite reality. Thanos opening would be unleash full power. How can you hit a target that controls the very medium you have to travel through to reach it? Wow. Final verdict. This is one of the closest and most world-shattering battles imaginable, but the winner is Sephiroth. Power over time and space is the ultimate trump card. There's a critical caveat. If the Thanos-side fusion gets the fully loaded Infinity Gauntlet, the script flips entirely. With the time gem, he instantly neutralizes Sephiroth's primary advantage. With the reality gem, he could unmake the magic-based fusion with a literal snap of his fingers. Thanos side with the gauntlet wins. In a standard power versus power fight, the master of time is the master of the battle. Interesting. Wonder Man, Darkseid I think could beat him alone. Darkseid's true form literally kills Superman in one blow. True. Sephiroth. I need to log that. So fusion battles. Cross fusion. Cross fusion battles. Let me get that noted. Cross fusion battles. Yes. Cross fusion. Cross fusion. Who wins? Look at this, man. I'm getting inspired by you, Spiky. Appreciate it. Cross fusion. Who wins? Two characters from different universes fused versus Darkseid's true form. Meaning it's not bound by the same rules or limitations as characters within it. Yeah, that makes sense. Non-corporeal and omnipresent. Yeah. Universe is fused versus. Dude, these cross fusions though. God, this would have to be like maybe once a month because this is, oh God, this would be like 2-3 days of work. I try to dedicate maybe 5 to 6 hours per episode, trying to get shit right. I'm not perfect on it. There's definitely going to be glaring um yeah, definitely going to be glaring. Uh, you know, there's going to be mistakes. There's going to be like, no, that's not right. It should be this way. It's a one-man job, so. Okay. All right. There's too much more. Let's look it up. Yeah, that's all. That stuff I review with Gemini. Um, it's funny because AI research, you think it would do like a lot more, but I've got to prompt her to dive deeper, like what you're sending, because most of the time they just go out the basic stuff. So, you know, you got to dig deeper. Like Darkseid's true form, not an avatar. He has an avatar, but he actually exists in a different universe. If he tried to enter the standard universe like our own, he'd be too big for it, would literally explode. Um, and so, yeah, crazy. Yeah, exactly. See, my idea of Darkseid started with the Justice League cartoons, right? And there, um, he is just Darkseid. Like, I don't remember any kind of mention of him being like a multiversal being. But he's brought back by Lex Luthor when Lex is obviously trying to bring back Brainiac after Brainiac and Luthor fuse to become like this ultimate being. And of course, Flash wipes him out by tearing out every little part of Brainiac from Lex. Lex is obsessed. He tries to bring him back. Darkseid's regenerated. And so, you know, Darkseid just is who he is. He's not like an avatar. But obviously, you later learn in the comics that, yeah, he's literally a force in and out, inside and outside of the multiverse. You know, he is inevitable. He is, basically. So, you know, Darkseid's just a hell of a character. I just wish he played better in Injustice 2. Speaking of which, I think we're going to start the Injustice 2 story tomorrow. It's going to be a console stream, but um, yeah, so we'll start that. Probably work on it tomorrow and Friday night. Potentially, I don't want to set any expectation, but potentially tomorrow night and then maybe Sunday night. We'll see. Anyway, Spiky, thanks for hanging out, man. Um, Always fun chatting with you and these ideas, and it's awesome these versus battles um here on the stream. I'm definitely gonna do that Sephiroth versus Apocalypse. Um, oh, I've already got it researching. I've already got the first round of research going. I'm gonna have to do some updates and whatnot. But anyway, what crazy character forms, man! I'm always up for it. Feel free to share them in Discord if you want, especially like in the channel Discord. We could probably get some more people involved in it. So anyway, gonna call it here. There won't be any chapters for those watching his video. Um, ooh, Dark Knight Batman. I need to look into that. Dark Knight Batman. I have an idea. I just don't know. I'll look into it. We'll go from there. Anyway, um, we've been playing Magic. I gotta give a big shout out to Spiky. If you're watching this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, because why not? And we had a lot of fun tonight. So stay safe, stay sane. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the road tell you otherwise. And Spiky, thank you again, sir, for hanging out tonight. And I'll keep you all updated on Injustice 2. As of this recording, odds are we are doing it tomorrow night, at least for a couple hours. And then we'll be continuing it throughout. And a Hellblade 2 game only playthrough coming soon as well. So, I'll see you next time. Peace.